Is live. Waiting for Facebook to go live. All right. Ooh, all right, Facebook is now live. Good evening, everyone. Joel's College of Swing Era Knowledge, Friday Shag edition. We are live on Facebook. We are live on Instagram. Cause I got happy feet. All right. Good evening, everybody. Hope you're doing well out there. I have officially my St. Louis Shag hat on. I watched last week's episode, and for whatever reason, I grabbed these hats at random, but this seems to be the hat of choice for St. Louis Shag. So tonight we continue our Shag journey with the specific topic of St. Louis Shag. I posted on Facebook a bunch of different stuff that I thought I would get through, but I'm reminded by my lovely wife that we're only going for about 30 minutes here, and the amount of stuff I had listed was way too much. So we are going to basically have three sessions of St. Louis Shag Foundation. I encourage you to watch last week's session where we covered, that was April 17th, we covered 7 different footwork rhythms or variations that you can do in your St. Louis Shag. We covered the basic side-by-side position and the key foundation moves called the push-away and the kick-away. So we're going to build on that this evening. And for tonight, we're specifically going to work with one of the final footwork rhythmic choices that we had listed from last week, which is the triple step kick up, or a double kick, depending on your preference. And then we're going to go through tonight the fall on the log in open and closed position and turning technique. Next week, we will get to the foundation moves called sliding doors and the St. Louis Shag swing out and some variations, just to kind of let you know where we're going with this. So once again, welcome to Joel's College of Swing Era Knowledge Shag edition. Monday night jazz, Tuesday Charleston, Wednesday Lindy Hop and Jitterbug, Thursday evening swing here in Spokane, Friday Shag night, Saturday Balboa and Bell swing, Sunday for teachers and organizers. Tonight, St. Louis Shag session 2. Say that fast over and over. All right, let's get up off the couch and let's get connected if you have a partner at home. If you don't have a partner at home, then just dance with your invisible partner doing the basic rhythm that we're going to work with tonight. So again, if you didn't watch last week, I encourage you to go back later tonight or whenever and watch that for all the different rhythms. Tonight, we're going to start with our basic rhythm of triple step, kick up, triple step, kick up, triple step, kick, triple step, kick. So remember, you can have a kick up or a double kick either way. If I count that, we're going to have 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. That's going to be the basic rhythm we're going to use throughout this evening. Now, one of the foundation moves that we did last week was a kick-away. Now, that looks like this. I'm going to go 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. So I come through pushing on the hip to get this kick away. Now, that's going to be important. We're not going to go over how to do that. That's last week, so watch that video. But I'm going to use this open position to do our first new one for session 2 tonight, which is called a fall on the log. Now, some of you might know a jazz step called fall off the log, where we kind of fall this way and then go backwards. Boom. So that would be the jazz step called fall off the log. So for me personally, some people call these fall off the log as well. But I'm going to go forward. And I think on versus off, right? So for me personally, I picture a log on the floor. And I'm going to fall on the log versus falling off the log, if that makes any sense at all. All right, I'm sticking to it. That's my story. So here's what's going to happen. In order for Jackie, again, to feel that kick away, I'm using the hip, we're opening up, and I'm kicking through this position. So I'm bringing this hand through, and picture it like on a tabletop. And so it's just going to come through the tabletop and come right back for the triple step. Triple step, kick, tabletop. And so now, how do I lead a fall on the log? Well, how do I, for me personally, I come through triple step, kick, triple step, and now instead of kicking through this position, I'm going to fall on the log. So I can do that myself, but how do I lead my partner to do it? So I'm going to take this connection, and remember, think about that tabletop. If this stays on that plane, on that level, it brings her right back through. But if I think about coming here and I drop, and I also drop my arm with that fall on the log, I'm going to cause Jackie's arm to go down to that position as well.
And followers, this is where frame comes into play. So wherever my arm goes, my hip is going to follow. I don't want to let the arm go down, but then keep my body up. See, the hip and the frame are disconnected there. I want to keep them connected.
Right.
So as Joel gives me that lead down, that causes my body to follow.
And leads, this of course is your frame. So I can keep my hand here and fall, but Jackie's not going to feel anything. So she might do a kick away as I do a fall on the log at that position. So watch how this works with a partner. I'm going to dance a kick away, and then I'm going to dance a fall on the log so you see the difference. So we'll do a basic triple step kick, 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 triple step fall, and triple step kick, triple step kick. So you can see I came through that second time, created that lead to fall on the log, come back up, and then as we turn back, we have the triple step kick. Watch that from the front. So here I am. We'll do the same thing. We'll do a basic, we'll get connected, we'll do a kick away, and then we'll do the fall on the log. So we go from open, fall on the log open. So basic.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Now kick away.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And this time.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so now when we're in this position, you can see I'm leading that fall on the log, coming back through. Now I bring the connection back through, letting Jackie know we're coming back to the triple with our St. Louis Shag rhythm, back to side by side for that kick. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, and that's a very, very core foundation move. You'll see that often when you see St. Louis Shag dancers do kind of that open kickaway position. Now, what's very common, what we just did is just like one fall on the log. So what would normally happen is the leaders would come through, fall and boom. So you do a repeating fall on the log. And now a fall on the log, I'm going to go down, step, kick, step. Let me turn this way so you can see that motion here. So I'm going to go down and kick, fall on, catch it, kick it. Fall on the log, catch it, kick it. So that's going to be a basic rhythm of a repeating fall on the log, and it's going to be in open position. So the same lead follow rules apply. I'm going to take my arm. I'm not going to be on that plane. I'm going to bring the arm down with the fall on, come back up. Now here's the tricky part, and you'll see it when I get connected with Jackie. If I'm going to go back to the basic, I'm going to come through rhythmically with a triple step, and this arm is going to come through. Triple step with a kick. The hard part in leading this and following this is feeling that rhythmic choice and the shape of fall and kick, fall and kick, fall and kick. Now when I'm done, I'm gonna triple step and bring this arm through. And again, I'm using my frame as a leader to make that happen, and I'm really hoping that Jackie feels that difference and she'll do what we're gonna call continuous fall on the log variation in open position. So watch what that looks like. So we do our basic, triple step kick, triple step kick, triple step kick away, and now continuous kick and pop and call and kick, and now pop, boom, boom, pop, pop, pop. Yeah, so if we count that, I'm here and we have 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now when I fall, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm going to come through. 1 and 2, 3, 5 and 6, 7, 8. Now, so depending on, I think I just did 3 fall on the logs. If you only do 2, then you're going to, again, for the engineers and accountants, it's not a big deal. If I go 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. It's not a huge deal, but your kicks and your triple pattern will be just flipped. Don't stress about the numbers, right? Remember the rhythm. Triple step kick, triple step kick. This could be 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8, or coming out of it after 2 or an even number of repeating fall on the logs, 5 and 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2, 3. And if that just made your brain explode, don't stress, right? Think about the rhythms. Okay, so that is a repeating fall on the log open position. Let's do that one more time. Let's do a basic, then we're going to do a kick away, then we're going to do just 1 fall on the log, come back, and then we're going to do 3 repeating fall on the logs and then come back. So again, if you're dancing at home and you're a follower, just watch Jackie do exactly what she's doing with your solo movement. If you're leading at home, watch me do solo movement. Put this in your back pocket for when we get together and dance again and try it connected. Here we go. Basic triple step kick, triple step kick. Now we kick away. Triple step kick away. Now 1, fall on the log, triple step. Now I'm going to repeat it. Fall in, fall in, and triple step kick, triple step kick. Watch that from the front. Excellent. Okay, same pattern. I'll do a basic, a kick away, then a single fall on the log, come back to a basic, and then go into a repeating 3 fall on the logs back to the basic. Here we go with the triple step kick, triple step kick, triple step kick away. Now 1 fall on the log, triple. Now repeat it, and boom, hop, boom, hop, and bring it through. Hop, boom, boom, boom. Oh, it's so cool. Very cool. Okay, any questions out there so far? Looks like we got a few people following along on Facebook and Instagram. All right, so this is our first, let me check off our list here. This is our first foundation move for session 2 of 3 for our St. Louis Shag foundation. This is called fall on the log open position. Okay, so you have your basic fall and kick, right? Or I'm sorry, repeating fall and kick and fall and kick, or you fall and triple step coming back into the basic. We lead that through the frame. We lead that through the rhythm. Okay, any questions out there at all? I know there's a delay. All right, my friends in Australia are watching again. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, looks like we're looking good. If we see anything pop up, we'll go back and check it out. Okay, so now we're going to take this same idea and we're going to do a fall on the log in closed position. This one's really fun. Okay, so we're going to think about the same rhythm that we were doing before as far as fall and triple step kick, triple step fall and triple step kick, triple step fall and, yeah? And so that would be like, and again, if you watch the clips, it's rare that they would just kind of do one of them. So I'll show you with Jackie how we do a repeating fall on the logging closed position. Let me show it to you from the front first, and then we'll break it down for you from the back view. So I'm going to do my basic, a triple step kick, triple step kick, triple step kick, triple step fall, and 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you saw I did a repeating fall on the log. So again, let me try to do 1. It's hard because it's such a fun rhythm. It's weird to just do 1, but let's try that again. I'm going to go a triple step kick, triple step kick, triple step kick,
triple step, fall, and triple step, kick.
5, 6, 7, 8.
It's just like, it's neat to just, but it's like to do one is kind of weird. Okay? So when I'm here, I'm going to have triple step, kick, triple step, kick, triple step, kick, now triple step. I'm going to get a little bit more separation to get my right hand on the back instead of over to the side. And now I'm literally going to do, again, leaders, that rhythmic pattern of fall and kick step, fall and kick. And I'm falling on the log and then kick. Fall on the log and kick. Now what I have to do with my right hand is I need to lead Jackie's back so she feels the fall and kick, fall and kick, fall and kick, okay? And so usually the connected hand comes up a little bit higher just as an aesthetic, but I'm leading that rhythm on Jackie's back so she feels that with me. And again, if we do 3 of those, we're going to fall and kick, fall and kick. After the 3rd one, triple step. Open up and go back to that movement. Okay, so Jackie's going to count it. Oh, that's 1 basic, and then we'll go into 3 fall on the logs in closed position. Here we go. We have a triple step kick, triple step kick, triple step kick, triple step fall,
2, 3,
boom,
4, 5, 6,
and triple step kick, triple step kick. Yeah? So cool. Very, very cool variation. Okay, so now you've seen the fall on the log in open position where we are connected left hand to right hand. Now you have the fall on the log in closed position where we have the right hand on the back, left hand is connected as a leader, and I'm leading that pattern. Yeah? So now a nice little quick variation on the variation, or very nice footwork on the move, is if we repeat the falling on the log. So the pattern was fall and kick, step, fall and kick, step. We could fall and fall and fall and. Yeah, and so when you play with this rhythmically, who knows how many you need to do to get back on the one, whatever, just play around with this, but watch how that works rhythmically. If I do that from the open position, I'm going to have triple step, kick, triple step, kick, triple step, kick, triple step, fall and fall and fall and fall and triple step, hoop, chaka da. Now from close, kick, a triple step, kick, triple step, kick, a triple step, fall and fall and fall and triple step, hoop, ha da da. So that's a really slight variation on our fall on the log variation, just using that fall and fall and fall and. So if you hear something in the music that has that nice repetitive feeling, or you're just kind of feeling you want to do that in the music. And again, leaders, I'm leading that rhythmic pattern, that choice through my frame and through the connection. Now, as you're dancing, when you get back to dancing with a partner, followers, let's say you're dancing and you really know there's this thing coming up in the music that you know it's a pop, 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 and you really want to do that repeater, you always have that possibility to communicate through your frame to the leader to try to do this rhythmic choice as well. Now, we're talking about a really high level of dancing there where I'm, as a leader, really trying to listen to my partner and a rhythmic choice that they may make. But remember, followers, make sure you communicate it through your frame. And then leaders, you get to play, quote unquote, follower for a quick second. All right, so we've got fall on the log in open position, fall on the log in closed position. We're doing perfect on time tonight, and there's no way I would have been able to cover everything I had listed before. So again, this is session 2 of 3. Session 1, take a look at that. I got a YouTube link in the description on Facebook, and that covers our 7 rhythms, basic side-by-side, the push-away and the kick-away. Tonight, session 2 of 3 for St. Louis Shag, fall on the log and open and closed, and now we're going to get into turns, and then next week we'll get into the sliding door and the St. Louis Shag swing out. Question out there, you can do the fall on the log as a variation for Lindy. Yeah, absolutely. A lot of times, every time I teach
any St. Louis shag, I go, man, I love this dance. I got to remember to do it socially. I remember to do side-by-side Charleston, but for whatever reason, my brain doesn't go like automatically to St. Louis shag. So I love teaching this stuff because it reminds me of the fun variations you can do with all the other swing dances you might know. Okay. Oh, okay, a little bit behind. No worries, we're good. Okay, so now let's get into the turn technique. Oops.
There we go. I don't even know if I had that on last time. Okay, so hopefully you can hear me. So now we're going to work on some foundation turns. So watch how that works here. Let's see if we can do that from the back. Okay, let's dance through it and then we'll break it down. The first one's going to be a clockwise turn. We're going to prep that on the 7 and 8. So check this out. I'm going to do a basic, triple step kick, triple step kick. Now I'm going to prep, and triple step kick, triple step kick. Okay, so when we're doing our basic, we're here, and we just kind of kick here. Like we might have a little bit of an in and a little bit of an out, or we might just keep it flat. If you keep it flat, you're just right here. If you have a little bit of an out and an in, you keep it here. But specifically for the turn, for the kick on 7, I'm really going to lead Jackie in to compress into my left hand. We're going to use that compression on 7. I'm going to release it on 8. So that's either going to be the up for her or that second kick. Then she's going to continue the triple step going clockwise, and I'm going to catch her. And we're going to go right into that kick on 3. And Jackie's momentum is going to carry her around. You'll see that nice kick through on 3, right, as we continue this. So watch, we'll do one basic flat. And then that next 7, you'll see how I really prep Jackie into the frame. Here we go, basic, a triple step kick, triple step kick, triple step kick, triple step prep, triple step kick, triple step kick. Watch that from the front. You'll really see that preparation here on the hand. Here we go. We have a triple step kick, triple step kick, triple step kick, triple step prep, release, kick, triple step kick, and triple step kick. Yeah? Now, if you don't have the hand, triple step kick, triple step kick, release, it'd be kind of funky. So it's possible, but it's a lot easier to get a hand connection. Triple step kick, triple step prep. So this feels like a little tuck turn. I'm going to release that prep as she has up for her second kick, and then she does a triple step, and continues her momentum around into this next kick going that way. Yeah, so we kick, yeah.
Okay.
Kick that foot, kick, boom, there we go. And that's, you'll see the ending of that here, and we do it without pausing. So we go triple step, kick, get connected, kick, and we prep. Kick, she goes around, and right there it goes through on that rotation. Okay, so that is a turn prepping on the 7. And all kinds of windows popping up right now. Okay, that is a turn prepping on the 7, which creates a clockwise turn for the follower, and then we resolve it on the next kick on count 3. Okay, if we can turn clockwise, we can turn, yes, of course, counterclockwise. So this is going to be a prep on 3, and then turning counterclockwise 5 and 6, and then into the 7. So watch that from behind, just like we did before. I'll do one basic, and then we're going to prep out, and then have a turn going counterclockwise. So we have basic, triple step kick, triple step kick, triple step out, release, triple step in, triple step kick. Watch that from the front. So now this one, because of our connection, I can prep Jackie out. For those of you that know Balboa, or like maybe like a rock pop from Lindy Hop, this feels like a pop turn.
Yeah, so followers, it's beneficial to have your hand kind of as many connection points as you can along the arm. If I keep my elbow up at all, moves like this will be a lot more difficult.
Yeah, if I go to prep, she might slide off.
Slide right off. So the hand does rest up here, but I want to make sure that I stay connected with the arm as many points as I can for connection.
Yeah. Okay, so watch that from the front. We'll do a basic. Here we go. We have a triple
1, 2,
step
3,
kick, triple step, kick. Now triple step, prep, release, triple step, pop, a triple step, kick. Now, as Jackie comes around from that prep on 3, again, the release on 4 will be that second kick of the up. Then she's going to spin on the triple step, 5 and 6. Now here comes the kick on 7, and I want to be here to compress as she comes through 7, 8, and then take that triple step forward. Yeah, watch that one more time. We're going to have basic triple step kick, triple step kick. Now prep out in. Boom, and triple step kick, triple step kick. Now what's really neat now is you've seen we use the 3 to stretch out, and then we use the 7 on the in. So something crazy you can do is combining both of these elements. So watch. I'm going to do a basic, a clockwise turn on 7. Basic, counterclockwise turn, 3, 4. And then a basic, and I'm going to do a combo. Here we go. Basic.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Now,
8,
prep it on 7.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
And
2, 3, 4,
and a
5,
basic.
6, 7, 8, 2,
Now I'm going to prep it out
8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
and basic. Now watch this.
5, 6,
7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. Did you see what I just did? I did both turns right in a row. Why? Because the prep of the 7 creates the clockwise turn. Jackie keeps her momentum going.
As long as I keep my momentum.
Jackie keeps her momentum going, and I get that beautiful 3, and I pop it. And then she turns counterclockwise into the 7. Now, ladies, I know you're out there excited going, I'm going to turn back and forth. No more than 7. No, I'm just kidding. So watch this again from the back. This will basically wrap up the whole like turning technique. Let me make sure there's no questions. All right. More people from Australia. I love it. Okay, good. Okay, so now, again, this will bring everything full circle. We're going to have a basic. We're going to do the clockwise turn, basic, counterclockwise turn, basic, and then the double turn. Excuse Ellie in the background. Here we go, basic, triple step kick, triple step kick. Now I prep on 7 and turn. Basic. Now I'm going to prep on 3, prep on 3, turn, and basic. Now here we go, combine it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6, 7. Okay, go take care of kiddo. I'll wrap this up. All right. Oh my goodness. For all you teachers out there with no kids, I envy you all your time and no distractions. So I hope you were able to hear that last part on that final turn. And so obviously on that one, we started it on the 7, right? So 7, we prep in, we create that clockwise turn. Jackie brought the hips through on 3, and then boom, we pop it the other way. Obviously, you can do the prep on 3, getting that counterclockwise turn, boom, get that hand on 7, and pop your follower back out there as well. So we've got nice variations on what I would call the foundation turning technique for St. Louis Shag. All right, are there any questions out there? And once again, this is part 2 of a 3-part series. Last week on April 17th, we covered 7 different very cool rhythms you can do with your feet for St. Louis Shag, the basic side-by-side, the awesome push-away movement, the kick-away movement. We built on the kick-away tonight with a fall on the log from open, fall on the log from closed, and we talked about some rhythmic choices in there, repeating the quicks, and then we wrapped it up with the turning technique, prepping on 7 to create a clockwise turn, prepping on 3 to create a counterclockwise turn. Ladies and gentlemen, that is some fantastic St. Louis Shag for your brain and your body. Dance through it if you're at home alone with your quarantine. Dance with your invisible partner. Practice your rhythms. Practice turning. If you're a leader, practice the follower's role. If you're a follower, practice leading the shapes. When we get back together, you can have some really, really nice fun with St. Louis Shag session 2 of 3. All right. This wraps up Joel's College of Swing Era Knowledge.
Monday, jazz. Tuesday, Charleston. Wednesday, Lindy Hop and Jitterbug. Thursday, evening swing here in Spokane. Friday, shag night. Saturdays, Balboa and Bell Swing, and Sundays for teachers and organizers. If you had any joy provided for you this evening in this wonderful lesson, or new insights for your dancing, or if it just got you up off the couch to move and groove, we'd really appreciate a donation.
Yes, please.
The link is in the description above. And please, please share these videos. Let your friends and family know about these. And we will continue the College of Swing Era Knowledge for you.
Can I say something? Contact us if there's anything specific that you guys want to learn.
Come on in so we can see you. Oh, okay. Yes, you got kiddos. So yeah, please contact us if there's other things that you want to learn. That's just the stuff that's in my head that I listed for each night of the week. But if you have a specific topic or something you want us to focus on, please let us know. And we're setting up probably some Zoom, more of like small group lessons and whatnot coming soon. So take a look for that. Until then, check out the Retro Rhythm YouTube site. Continue to follow along the College of Swing Era Knowledge. And with that, night night. Crazy about you all.